So moving on over to the gameplay part, I feel like the easiest way would just be to join a game. So we're here on my alt, gonna rank it up to level 50 so I can play ranked with my girlfriend. So my first tip is that you want to bring an operator that's relative to the site that you're going to. So right now we're going to downstairs, basement on bank. So I know that Kaid is a valid option because there's quite a few hatches that you want to keep from getting got. So the one that I really want to prioritize is this back vault hatch because it is in the main lobby. It's very accessible to them, and it gets right in the back of us, and it's just a huge power position. The other one that I really want to take care of is this one that goes directly into A. So what I'm going to do is throw it right on this lip here so it can't get shot from servers. Now, to ensure that these do get electrified, we're going to run upstairs and get the hatches for the team. That's another tip, is you want to reinforce the things that are important to reinforce, such as hatches that lead into the site or into power positions near the site. However, there are certain walls that you don't want to reinforce, and I will get into that in a future video of how to set sites up on different maps. And they won't be lengthy videos. They will just give you the details of how to set the videos up. You know, just boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. Tips and tricks to get you in and out of the video and performing better than you ever have before. So my first tip is just bring an operator that is beneficial to the site that you're going to when you're on defense, such as Kaid when there's hatches into power positions. Alright, so now we're going to be going upstairs in bank. So we're going to bring an operator that's relevant to the site. A hard defend, such as Bandit or Kaid, is valid. However, I'm going to bring a team operator in Doc. Just to be able to get some more health since we're down one player, so that's also relevant to the team. Another solid operator for that would be Rook. Rook would probably be a better option for people that aren't as confident in themselves to stay alive later in the rounds, because it gives people that want to grab the armor health from the get-go. But Doc is more beneficial for the people that are going to be able to stay alive later in those rounds to heal their teammates all the way back up to full after getting in a gunfight. So as somebody that has a bailiff as a secondary, you are someone that has the ability to make rotates. So if you have that ability and you have the knowledge to make the rotates, make sure that you are making those rotates. You never want to have to burn a nitro cell in order to make a rotate. Impact grenades are okay. So we have a Rotatio chip made, not the most beautiful one, but a Rotatio chip nonetheless. Placing footholds where needed, if you have the ability, is also a necessity. So as you can see, my Doc is already paying off, helping the team out, getting it back up to full. We're getting picks, and now it's 4-3. So we didn't end up picking up that round win there, but I was able to get a stim off into myself and into my teammate. So that's how Doc is definitely going to help out the team. Now on the attacker side, you still want to bring an operator that is relative. If you're attacking and you are droning and you see that they don't have a bandit, a Kaid, or a mute, there's no reason to bring a Thatcher. He's one of the best operators in the game, but if they don't have a hard breach denial, there's no reason to bring him. So we're going to drone that out and make sure of that. However, Gridlock is a viable option, and we can always change her impact EMP if needed. Another set of attacking tips would be droning tips. Your drone is honestly a very undervalued piece of equipment. It is so valuable, and people just treat it like it isn't. So even just saving it until you enter the building is not a bad idea. So that's what I'm going to do here, is just save it, spawn up, grab it off spawn, and have it accessible for when I enter into the map. That way I can see if there's any roamers, if I'm entering through an area that is far away from the bomb site, and I can have two accessible to me throughout the whole entire round rather than losing it in the drone prep phase. And as you can see in the top right here, my teammates have found every single operator and I still have my drone. So it was an absolutely perfect situation to save my drone for later in the round. Now my next set of tips as attackers would be to know your operator that you're playing and the ability. So I'm Gridlock, so I want to make sure that I'm utilizing the operator's ability, getting my Gridlocks down on flanking avenues such as steps. You don't want to be dead and not have any of your equipment out on the map. So don't be afraid to use it, and try to use it well and learn how to play the operators that you like and like the weapons of. Don't just choose an operator because of the weapon. You need their ability to be viable for the site you're attacking, otherwise it's just a wasted operator. Now another set of combat tips would be jiggle peeking or strafe peeking. So this is a safe strafe where I'm just exposing more and more of the hallway as I strafe around the corner. And as you get more and more comfortable with that, you combine that with swapping your lean, and then I go and now I'm not visible to him anymore. So I see him and then I would strafe away. So we're going to see what that looks like in a combat situation right here. So yeah, those are some general beginner tips for you guys. I hope that helped out. There are always endless tips that can be given, but I don't want to cram too many into one video, so I just figured I'd play through the ones that come to my mind. I would throw your way. But all those are excellent tips, especially with the combative tips and the jiggle peeking. You're definitely going to want to implement that into your gameplay as you rank up and get into those higher ranks, so you don't get instantly headshot and you're able to get some information before re-peeking to then actually challenge them. You don't have to challenge the first time you peek every single time. You know, you want to know where they're at, and you want to utilize those drones that you have to see where they're at and save those drones for later in the round in those clutch situations. And even be able to drone for your friend. If you're in a 3v1, one of you can throw a drone down if you have one left and figure out where he is, so the other two can pinch him and guarantee the win round. You know, no one likes getting 1v3'd in a ranked game. No one. It's been Cryptic CW here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Slap that like button, hit that subscribe button down below for future Rainbow Six Siege tips and tricks. I got plenty of videos coming your ways, site setups, all sorts of them, and just let me know if you guys need any help with anything, and I'm always here to help newer players. I hate when people give up on the game. It's such a fun game, so I'm always here to help. Goodbye.